was a playoff atmosphere. They're one-shot hockey games. I thought we did a lot of good things, a lot of good effort. Maybe want to clean up a couple things from an execution standpoint. There's not much separation, equity, a lot of equity in our league. It could have went either way. Probably it's all about the playoffs now, and we got obviously it's do or die. So it's an exciting time, but I think give Bowling Green credit. They're a well-coached team. They found a way to make another play, but it doesn't change anything for us. We're over it now. It's all about Friday night. We've got home ice, which was a real plus and a real bonus to earn that. So should be a great atmosphere Friday.
It's not often that you play a team to close out the regular season, and then you get to see them again first round of the playoffs. How does that change how you prep for these games?
Well, I think there's a familiarity, right? That you don't have a new pre-scout. You probably would evaluate and show video and get ready for your next opponent. And instead, you're showing video and then you're getting ready for the same opponent and make the adjustments accordingly.
What did Palmer do well to keep you guys from being able to score? I mean, it seemed like, especially Friday, obviously, with the shutout, but it seemed like he really had a strong weekend.
Yeah, he found a way to keep the puck out of the net Friday. We're up 3-2, missed a face-off assignment, had plenty of chances when it was 3-all, and then they made a play in overtime. So. Obviously a tough no call to say the least. I mean, it was crazy to be honest with you.
We still see, Steven, Max, Isaac be such leaders for this group. What do you like and where their games are at this point in the season?
Well, your leaders need to be your best players, and they've carried a lot of the load for us, especially early, helping bring the freshmen with such a big young group and a new group. So they've been really good for us. We've had a lot of bright spots. It's so funny. You sit and you talk, and maybe we're obviously, when you're that close to winning a championship, the guys want it, the staff wanted it. Want to bring that to our fans and to our school and alumni. But, having said that, I've done a lot of really, really good things, and it's all about this weekend now, and it's a great opportunity. It's winning 4 hockey games, and you get in the tournament. So, right now, it's obviously they're a formidable opponent. It could very well go 3 games, but we just have to, you make one more play each night, or I think we played, probably deserved better Friday night. But you're sitting there having a whole different conversation. Everything's roses, but the reality, it's not roses whether you won or you lost. It's about Friday night. It's where it's do or die now. So that's kind of the mentality, really, and that's really, if you're a competitor, that's where it is. It's all about the next game and the next day and getting back to it today and practice and trying to improve on some things.
Have you talked to Bart about Flushing last weekend and being ready to go and locked in for this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let LJ handle that more, with the coaching technical side, him being a goalie and Bart being a goalie. But I have so much confidence in him. I know our team does. Nothing changes from that standpoint. And, I'll take him anytime, anywhere, and it's a great opportunity and obviously a big challenge.
What are the advantages and maybe disadvantages to turning around and playing the exact same team so soon?
Yeah, great question. I think there's a familiarity. There's certainly some. You can just focus on that game and really make adjustments off of that. I think obviously too, being at home, we can get some matchups, but I think they're a pretty balanced team. But I think it's like I said, it's really talk to our team about staying encouraged, and then really staying to our structure and playing connected. And I think the margin for error is so slim in these games. And sometimes it's when players try to do too much or they think they're helping, and then all of a sudden, you get caught out of position. And then that usually leads to something that is not good, whether it's a penalty or a goal or a scoring chance, loss of momentum, turnover, what have you. So I think that's a real big message for our group is just staying positive and patience. We're a young team that sometimes is like pool. Like it's not what you make, it's what you give up, and you don't want to leave the 8 ball near the corner pocket. You have to have some patience, and obviously we want to score and generate, but you have to stay within that structure and that system so that we're connected and can be predictable to each other. And I think that's kind of the real message to our group.
You've referenced like improvements that need to be made. Is it the connectivity the main one, or what's been the emphasis this week?
Well, for sure on the breakout, when we're breaking the puck out and decisions on the breakout, they really did a nice job with their 2-man forecheck, and we've got to alleviate and relieve that pressure without getting into too much detail. And then wall play is important. I thought they did a really good job around the front of their net, so that's an area where we got to be a little bit sharper and a little bit better. I think our defensemen, when their shot selection, we have to do a better job of getting shots through to that net, and then obviously we need layers. But we certainly had our chances. I think it's just how, really it's just such a fine line. Like it really, really is. I mean, you're talking about, if we bang that one in the third period, we're sitting here talking about a whole different thing today, and everything's rosy, but it won't be rosy either way to Friday night. The importance is all on this weekend.
And then you also said something like you gotta play to your identity as Michigan Tech hockey.
Yeah.
And I'm new to you guys. How would you define that Husky hockey, and how important is that going to be this week?
Yeah, I think we play an aggressive style. I think our forecheck is there. I think we're a disciplined team, and I think we've been really good on special teams. We've got to dial our special teams back in. Those 4 phases are all critical, and as a coach, you try to check those boxes. And if you can check those boxes at the end of the night with the special teams, the forecheck, the breakout, and the goaltending, it sounds cliche, but more often than not, your team's gonna have success.